soon it will be you who comes begging to me.
Well, that is a thrill, writing a story and watching it change into a screenplay and watching it change into a movie, but that thrill for me, I burned off many, many years ago, and the stakes have become so much higher. For me, it's more about, can I make this story work for the audience? Can they connect with the characters? Can they be moved by it, really frightened by it? It's not enough to watch a story turn into a movie. It's got to be about, did I thrill them enough? Were they really scared? Did they laugh? Those are the things that I'm after as a filmmaker. My favorite scenes to be directing are when I really watch the characters evolve, or in this case, devolve. Because really it's a story of Christine Brown, played by Alison Lohman, who starts as a good girl, makes one sinful decision, and then from that point forward, and she makes it out of greed, from that point forward, she really digresses as a character. She starts to lie and cheat. Eventually she becomes an animal killer. And she starts to do anything it takes to survive and save her own soul. So I like watching, and I like directing these moments where the character actually is confronted with a conflict. And in this case, unlike a heroic picture, digresses to be able to get past that conflict.
Where will I live?
I'm really sorry.
Never have I begged for anything, but now I humble myself
Mrs.
before
Ganush,
you.
please.
I beg you.
Please let go. Please let go. Security!
We didn't really do much research, honestly. We just fabricated this whole terrible supernatural story from our imagination. But then when it came time to name the character, we did a tiny bit of research and found that there was a character by the name of Lamia or Lamia in many different cultures. So we borrowed that name and put it onto our character, saying that this is that demon too, just a different form of it.
So many things to choose from here. Unfortunately, not what I'm looking for, which is a weird little dried monkey head. Oh, wait, no, never mind. He's gone.
I'm Rham Jas, seer.
I'm a fan of very particular types of horror, yes. Like, I love Roman Polanski's The Tenant, or his Rosemary's Baby, both brilliant. James Whale's Frankenstein, or Bride of Frankenstein, or even The Exorcist was really freaky and great. Well, I never looked down on horror, so it wasn't like it was a difficult thing to come back to. I always looked at the horror crowd like a crowd that really wants to be entertained. They want to be scared. They go there to feel great suspense, to scream. That's a crowd that any filmmaker would die for. It's wonderful to have a great audience, so it's really easy to return to an audience that really wants to be entertained.
To burn in hell for eternity.
It's coming for me.
Please listen to me. There's nothing coming for you.
How do I get rid of this?
I welcome you,
Dad.
You can give the curse away.
Drag Me to Hell was, for me, my desire to tell the audience a good campfire story. I loved when I was a kid at camp, sitting in my sleeping bag, terrified, with the other boys or girls around the fire, and there'd be a counselor there weaving this story, and I would get so scared, you know, I would titter and scream, and I just loved the feeling of suspense that can be generated by a good campfire story. So I wanted to make one on film, and that was what I was attempting to do here.